Hi, in this video we will do an example of solving a vector equation, and we will use the properties of vector operations to solve this equation. Okay, so I'm looking for a vector u such that 3 times 0 2 negative 1 vector minus 5 times u will be equal to negative 2 times the vector negative 1, 3, and 2. While we are trying to find 5, basically what we do in the number case, we will isolate u, meaning that I first need to take this vector to the other side. So to do that, we basically, let me write this again. Oops. 3 and 2. Well, let's first do the operation, the scalar multiplication here. I get 3 times 0, 3 times 2, and 3 times negative 1 minus 5 times u equals to negative 2 times negative 1, negative 2 times 3, negative 2 times 2. In other words, we have 0, 6, negative 3 minus 5 u is equal to 2, negative 6, and negative 4. Now, taking this to the other side means what? Means that we are adding both sides to the negative of this vector. So negative of that vector, so I will add to the right, to the left, sorry, negative 0, 6 minus 3, 0, 6 minus 3 minus 5u equals to negative 0, 6, negative 3 plus 2, negative 6, negative 4. And here what you see is that we have a vector and it's negative added to that. So this will give us 0 vector minus 5u equals to, here I am adding this vector to that vector. This vector has a negative sign, so it will be negative 0 plus 2, negative 6 minus 6, plus 3, plus 3 minus 4. Is that okay? And while here 0 vector, you add 0 vector to any vector, it will give you the vector back, so it will be negative 5u on the left, and the right hand side will be 2, negative 12, and negative 1. Now to get rid of that negative 5, we have to, well, if it was numbers, I would say divide, but dividing is the same thing as multiply both sides by its inverse. This is multiply both sides. So we'll get negative 1 over 5 times negative 5u is equal to negative 1 over 5 times 2, negative 12, and negative 1. This will give you the same as negative 5 times negative 1 over 5 times u equals to negative 2 over 5, 12 over 5, negative cancels the negative, and 1 over 5. This, you see that negative 1 over 5 times negative 5 is 1. So 1 times u is negative 2 over 5, 12 over 5, and 1 over 5. While you multiply any vector to 1, you get that same vector back. What we have done here is we have isolated u, or in other words, we have solved this equation for u. U needs to be negative 2 over 5, 12 over 5 and 1 over 5 to be able to satisfy the given equation.